one of the things what happened when I started to change my heart, I started talking to my friends. So I had Sunni friends, Shia friends, Druze, different Christian backgrounds. I started telling them, hey, Jesus changed my heart. And one day I was talking to my friend Kamal. We were in high school, and I said to Kamal, I want to give you the Bible so you know about Jesus. He said to me, the Bible has been changed. So I said to him, Kamal, did you read the Bible to find out it's changed? He goes, no. I said, how do you know the Bible has been changed? He goes, my father told me. I said, did your father read the Bible to know if it's changed or it's true? He goes, no, he did not, but grandpa told him. I said, did your grandfather read the Bible and find out if it's wrong or true? He goes, no, his father told him. So for the first time it hit me, oh, Muslims have never read the Bible. They never heard the story of Jesus. They did not even read their own Quran. Many Muslims today are nominal Muslim. And what's so funny is that most Muslims today are not Arabs. Most Muslims today are people in Indonesia, India, Pakistan, you know, Iran, Afghanistan. These are non-Arab countries, or Senegal or Nigeria. They don't speak Arabic, so they don't even know what they're reading. And today there's 3 billion people who've never heard the story of Jesus. 1.8 billion of them adhere to the religion of Islam. So that small story made me feel, oh, my friend does not know. So my heart was kind of stirred up, like I need to tell them. And the more I read the Bible, the more God changed my heart to tell them. I mean, you read the story when Jesus was walking and he sees a widow that her own son had died, her only son. And Jesus stops the procession and raises the son from the dead. What a beautiful story. Or when Jesus says to the woman who was going to be stoned, I forgive you, the one who's without sin, throw the first stone. What a powerful story. So I had this burden to see more happen. The other thing I discovered is that Muslims are open, and every week we see them more open to the gospel. I was in a train in London 2 days ago, and the conversation with a Muslim person opened up about Jesus. So one of the things we are discovering every day, that there is an openness, because they want to know. The reason I called it ambassadors, because our role as Christians is to represent Jesus. Sadly today as Christians we forget that before I'm a teacher or a businessman or a doctor, before that I need to be an ambassador for the Messiah. Because he said, go and tell people about me. So instead of looking at others, say, oh, Islam is wrong, let's first look at us, say, are we talking to them? And with Kamal, it took 2 years, but I shared with him 4 times the full gospel. And I remember, I had not seen him for years now, but I remember we were starting college, and he said to me, Fouad, one thing I like about our conversations, you are a true friend. And I said to him, Kamal, what I shared with you, this is for you to take a decision to follow Christ, but that's between you and God. You don't have to tell me. I'm just sharing with you what God did in my life, and I want to invite you. There is a Bible verse that says, anyone who received Jesus, he has been given the right to become a child of God. Everybody wants to talk about country and politics, and Jesus brings it down to this small thing. We are family, and the family welcomes everybody. Everybody wants to build walls. Jesus wants to build bridges. Everybody wants to separate. Jesus wants to bring together. Not on truth. Bring together on truth. Yes, not on falsehood, but bring together. And so the joy for me, and some of my challenges is that why Muslim countries ban the Bible, why it's illegal. And I discovered because the Bible changes lives. And many times they don't want that. The second is, many times the Muslim people are controlled by the leaders. Because they don't read Arabic, they don't understand the text, the leaders tell them what to do. And you've seen that. I mean, you don't have to look far. Every news you find an imam who's supposed to be a religious person talking about jihad. I was like, what? You're the religious person. So that adds to the problem, to see not only they haven't heard, but they are in a place where they're getting the wrong information. In our ministry, we do a lot of work among students. So we were talking to students who was born on Christmas Day, and the student said Santa Claus was born on Christmas Day. And they don't even know it was the birth of Jesus. So that's one of the things. One, they haven't heard it. Second, there's people stopping from them hearing the gospel. And so when we started the ministry, the heart of the ministry was, let's talk to Christians to start the conversation.
Yes.
So Jesus was walking one time, and there was a Zacchaeus on the tree. And Jesus passes under the tree, looks and says, Zacchaeus, I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
So I love that story. Christ went to where Zacchaeus is. And many times, for us believers, we tend not to do the next step.
Yeah.
Start a
I'm thinking on in Luke 15, you have this parable that Jesus is speaking about the lost
sheep,
the lost sheep, the lost coin, his focus is on the lost all the time and his love for them. That was the reason why he was coming. And I think that is what we need to be remembered for the Muslims also. We are here to seek them, to go to them.